Safety first. Introduction. Welcome to Nesco Resource. As a leading national staffing agency, we've been providing employment opportunities for over 60 years, supporting thousands of employers at work sites throughout the country. We offer work opportunities in commercial and professional workspaces. We support industries, large and small, ranging from logistics, manufacturing and clerical, to IT, engineering, and accounting. Working safely is a requirement. Nesco Resource and our clients insist you put safety first. The video you're watching now is general safety training, designed to give you a good start in the basics of our safety first philosophy. It's not a replacement for site-specific safety training you'll receive at your workplace. But safety first will help prevent you or a coworker from having an accident, from being the one who gets hurt at work. Before starting work, Nesco will let you know what to expect on your first day at work. You'll be told the training you can expect from the client. If for any reason your workplace assigns you to a different task, especially a task you're not formally trained in, then notify Nesco immediately. We know employees are more frequently injured when they perform tasks or use equipment they're not familiar with. So, for example, you must receive training from your workplace to drive a forklift truck, operate powered handling equipment, or operate any powered industrial equipment. This must be formal training and documented by the workplace. If you're expected to operate equipment without appropriate formal training, then notify Nesco immediately. Don't start work until you've been trained to operate equipment correctly. Nesco will thank you for informing them. Where required, your workplace will provide you with appropriate personal protective equipment, or PPE. This may include eye protection, hearing protection, high visibility workwear, safety footwear, or other appropriate PPE for the job. Nesco's Hazard Communication, or HAZCOM policy, is that all chemicals must be labeled and have a safety data sheet at the worksite. This will outline safety information for all chemicals on site. It'll also explain how to respond in the event of a spill or human interaction with the chemical. Ask to see the location of these safety data sheets. As part of your workplace induction, you'll also be shown the location of emergency evacuation routes, fire extinguishers, eye wash stations, first aid kits, and other essential safety information. Accident procedures. In the event of an accident, no matter how small, Nesco must be contacted to ensure you're provided with proper medical attention. You must contact the Nesco nurse line to report the injury. The nurse line will provide you with adequate care and focus on getting you back to work. Nesco will take the lead in the accident reporting and investigation, and expect your full cooperation and assistance in this. Please be aware that any failure to promptly report an accident to your Nesco office and your workplace supervisor may jeopardize your employment. Common site hazards. Your workplace must be free of hazards. If this isn't the case, and you feel it's unsafe for any reason, it's important you notify your nearest Nesco branch. We want you to do this, otherwise you're ignoring a potential accident waiting to happen to you or a coworker in the future. It's important to be aware of common hazards you may encounter in your particular workplace. Ask your worksite supervisor to show them to you. These will obviously vary depending on the industry you're working in. To avoid back strain, sprains, or pulled muscles, you should follow the proper lifting and handling techniques for your job. Briefly, you should first size the load, know where you are going with it, stand close to the load, and bend at the knees and not with your back. Don't twist while carrying the load. To avoid cuts and lacerations, do not cut anything without wearing gloves. The workplace will provide the gloves. Always use them. Remember to always cut away from the body. To prevent slips, trips, and falls, good housekeeping procedures should be in place. Clean up spilled materials, such as oil or water, immediately. Keep work areas and aisles clear of materials and equipment, especially waste. Pay particular attention to hoses and cables that may obstruct your working area. Site safety rules. You must follow all site safety rules and obey all signage. Never use equipment without permission. Never service a machine while it's operating. Ignoring guards is a major cause of serious injuries. Never interfere with machine guarding, or you may be terminated. If you can go over a guard, under it, around it, or through it, then it's not properly guarded. Your workplace may require you to perform lockout-tagout, or LOTO. Nesco should advise you that LOTO is included in your job assignment, and the worksite should provide your training. Contact Nesco if you are not provided this training. Anyone working in the lockout area must be notified. Power must be neutralized at the source. Power sources are locked out with designated locks and then tagged. This LOTO procedure must be carried out first when working within a machine. Follow all the rules and procedures you're shown without exception. Keep your workplace tidy and comply with site waste disposal procedures. Use the designated break areas. Alcohol or drug use at work will lead to immediate termination. Firearms may not be carried on site. You must only use cell phones in permitted areas and in accordance with our client's regulations. Always keep to the designated walkways. Wear appropriate footwear. Use the handrails provided. Walk, don't run while on site. What we expect of you. If you see something that's wrong or unsafe, or a potentially unsafe situation, or witness an accident, or even a near miss, or are asked to do something you consider potentially unsafe, you must speak up and report it to the site supervisor and to your Nesco representative. This is how you put safety first, by taking action to prevent an accident happening in the future. Even small things should be reported. For example, if you have housekeeping issues from the previous shift, or you see irregular or unsafe movements of people leaving work or going to work, or even if your workspace is organized differently than it was the day before, you should report it. Nesco will thank you for it, as it helps prevent a future accident and the horrible consequences this brings. Safety first also means being aware of your surroundings and noticing what other people are doing. Be aware that no one acts like you. All of us think, behave, and act differently. Just don't tolerate unsafe behavior. Make no exceptions for anyone. Make safety first integral to every part of your life. You don't plan to be in a car accident on your way to work, but nonetheless, you take precautions to drive safely each day to minimize the chance of having an accident. It's just the same at work. Put safety first. Summary. We love safe employees, and we're excited to have you as part of our team, part of our Nesco family. In return, we expect you to put safety first every day at work. When you put safety first, you keep everyone safe. You'll be appreciated for it.